Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to be talking about a new disease that is currently plaguing all of TikTok. Now, of course, at any certain time, there is always multiple diseases plaguing TikTok. But this disease is truly not as important as all of the other ones, but I just find it kind of annoying. I am, of course, talking about the real important stuff, TikTok movie ads.
Fun facts about Morbius. He is a Marvel legend.
Now, where TikTok movie ads usually wouldn't bother me as much because I can just not go on TikTok, these ones also appear on YouTube as well. But the problem is that they don't adjust the ads for YouTube into a widescreen format. They still just stay as the vertical TikTok format. Like, you could just be watching some YouTube video from your favorite YouTuber and all of a sudden it just switches to vertical and you're now forced to watch two men dance in front of the camera in order to advertise to you the new Harry Potter and the Secrets of Dumbledore movie. And speaking of the Secrets of Dumbledore, did anybody actually see this movie? Like, I am genuinely curious because I cannot recall one person that I know that saw this movie. Anyways, you guys get the point. TikTok movie ads are pretty annoying and they're everywhere. And I'm about to prove to you why they are so problematic and so annoying. So without further ado, let's talk about the problem with TikTok's movie ads. First off, I would like to talk about what is arguably the worst ad campaign on TikTok. And I am, of course, talking about the incredible film, Morbius. This movie has got to have some of the worst ads I've ever seen. Basically, all I need to say is that they made an ad where Morbius, plays Wordle. So that's really all you need to know. They also made an ad where it was top things that Morbius can do or whatever, I don't know. It's a formula that almost all of these ad campaigns do for these movies, and I still cannot figure out why. It just feels way too obvious that they're trying to relate to me. Oh wow, no way, he's a Marvel legend, that's crazy, wow. You know, you would think that if he was actually a Marvel legend, you wouldn't have to inform us that he is in fact a Marvel legend. But I guess we just don't know anything, the big movie production company does that, my bad. I mean, they do this top 5 things in all of these campaigns, and they even did it in one of the films that I actually have a lot of respect for. The Northman ad campaign was actually pretty cool, if you ask me. They just showed clips from the trailer and clips from the movie, and they showed stuff like, wow, he just grabbed that spear and threw it back at the enemy that just threw the spear at him. That's cool, I'm gonna go see it now. But unfortunately, the Northman didn't do very well at the box office, so they had to resort to what I would call desperate advertising. Like this one, top things to do in 10th century Iceland. Like, what are we What are we doing in 10th century Iceland besides killing each other? I don't know, man. It's like, you guys were doing so good just showing cool clips from your movie, but then you had to do this. Whatever this is, you had to do this. Anyways, now I would like to talk about some cool ad campaigns that I think actually work pretty well. First off, I would like to talk about a movie that I absolutely despise. Garbage movie. Don't go see it. Terrible movie. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Me! What am I doing with my life? I could be doing anything, but no!
But one thing I do have to compliment about this film is the ad campaign for it on TikTok. I'm just kidding. Their ad campaign for it was kind of okay. I thought it was kind of cool, I guess. They just made all of their ads kind of trippy. They show it looks like you paused the video when you didn't actually pause it, and it's like, whoa, I have to unpause it, but then you don't, and it's like, whoa, Multiverse of Madness. No, but I think they did an alright job with this ad campaign. But I would like to say, I think it's really cool when movies implement their sort of aspect of their film into the ads, which is something that Jurassic World Dominion has been doing. They made a whole website just for dinosaur sightings in real life. They're here in our world, and I think that's kind of cool. It's fitting into the theme of the actual film. I think it's cool that they've been doing these dinosaur sightings in the real world type of ads. But then of course they just had to ruin it, didn't they? They had to make these amazing ads.
She's back. Get behind me, Chris. with my bestie.
Oh yeah, how do you want to sell the movie? Yeah, we're just gonna put Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt in a soundstage, and they're just gonna like throw stuff at a inflatable dinosaur. That'll get people to go see the movie. That's what they want to see, everybody.
She's back.
Chris.
I'll just never understand why they have the actors just come in and they're just like, yeah, we're just gonna film you doing something to promote the film. So just like say something. Like especially the ones they do at red carpet premieres. Like it's so obvious they just called Jude Law over. We're just like, hey, say to go see the movie, okay? I should probably move on from this, but what is going on with Jude Law's hair? Okay, it's like receding, and what's left of it is just like pointing up in the air. This isn't important. Let's move on. Also, since we're on the topic of Fantastic Beasts, look at this ad. Like, I'm not gonna play the music because it's gonna get me copyrighted, but these dudes are just dancing to promote the film. This is incredible.
I'm not seeing enough movement.
I mean, I do also want to say that most of the bad ad campaigns are usually because, you know, the movie isn't making enough money and they're just getting desperate and they're trying, you know, all these different ideas and it's not working out for them. I just wanted to make sure to preface that before I head into the good ad campaigns. So one thing I will say about all the good ad campaigns is that they were all for movies that were successful and made a lot of money. So the first one I'm going to talk about is probably one of my favorite movies of all time, Dune. Dune had a great ad campaign, and you want to know what it was? They just showed clips from the trailer, and just trailer clips and movie clips. That's all they did. And it was successful. Which is my main point, is that if the movie is good, all you'll have to show is the clips from the movie, because people will see the clips from the movie and be like, I want to go see that. Like, you can't just hire some boomer from wherever and just have them make hilarious Gen Z relatable jokes with your movie.
That unepic moment when Gen Z doesn't find you relatable.
Bruh. What the dog doing?
The one thing we can relate on, though, is good film. At least for the most part. Some of Gen Z is brain dead and just loves watching Marvel movies. So I guess that's not true. But like Top Gun Maverick, that movie was a great film and it had a great ad campaign because it just showed the clips from the movie. And it's like, cool. That looks like cool dogfights, cool fights. Tom Cruise, Miles Teller's muscles. No, but seriously, they literally made an ad where it's just Miles Teller doing that dance over and over again. Anyways, all I'm trying to say with this is that both of these movies did insanely well, and they didn't have to have Timothée Chalamet or Tom Cruise play Wordle to do it.
Can't say that in there. I was afraid that everyone in that tax trailer would see right through me. And I just don't want anyone to know that I've fallen for you.
It's Morbin time.
I mean, the true problem with most of these TikTok movie ads is that they just try to relate to the younger generation too much, and it doesn't work. It just feels like you're trying to relate to us too much. Like, just show us the movie, and we'll go if we think it looks good. I'm sorry, but that's just how I see it, and I think it's how a lot of people see it who are in the younger generation.
Why did Bob say hi to the minions?
I don't know why.
Cause like Fortnite, Orange Justice, hype.
Wait, why? What?
Fortnite.
I mean, this seems like very basic stuff, but apparently it isn't. So if I can just get this down to 3 main points, it's stop trying to relate to us, show us the clips of the movie, and we'll judge whether or not we want to see it. Thank you. I know. I solve everything. I solved all the problems in the world. Anyways, that's all I really have to say about this. Next week, I'm going to be solving another problem in our society, Hassan. So stay tuned for that.
Here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. I do it all the time. But when I'm catcalled in the street, when incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it pretty much every day, because if I don't, I will get called emotional or difficult, or might just literally get murdered. Might just literally get murdered. Might just literally get murdered. So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you.
This is so insane.
America deserved 9/11.
Anyways, I'm finished talking. See ya.
This has been a public service announcement.